And are we on Facebook or are we waiting for Facebook still?
No, 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 go ahead.
Go
You
ahead.
can
Okay,
start.
sounds good. All right. Hello, everybody. It is our weekly webinar for March 11th, 2024, about halfway through the month of March already. I hope you're all having a wonderful week so far. Today, we're going to work on a few little tasks that we really want to become experts on, that we really want to master. So you'll notice that our agenda looks a little bit more simplified so that we have time to do some of these things together. So we're going to talk about the vital used firming set, kind of an overview of what's in it, and also some selling points on the products that are included. We're going to talk about selling sets with direct links. So I know that's something we've been talking about, but we really want to slow it down today. Take our time. If you have another device, like if you're watching me on your phone, could you have your computer nearby or something like that? If you have a second device that you can use to do that set with us, that would be great. I'll show you kind of like the simple steps for how to do that. And then we will be sharing another special challenge this week. So by doing this activity with me, you're going to already basically be setting yourself up for the special challenge for the week. It makes it really easy to earn yourself some free product. Thank you, Saysad. And for our prospecting tips today, we're going to talk about asking for referrals from different people to help grow our network. So first, let's talk about the Vital Use Firming set. This is a newer set for us that includes the micellar makeup remover, the redensifying night cream, and iron lip contour cream. So think of this as a great set for your customers who want a really simple skincare routine. They want it to be very gentle on their skin, right? So maybe it's your customers who don't want to be rubbing on their skin with the cleansing gel. They just want something like the micellar makeup remover to reduce friction. And they're going to be your customers who are really focused on firming their skin with that eye and lip contour cream and the night cream. So it might be people with mature skin, but it also might just be people with demanding skin at any age. So first of all, we have our micellar makeup remover. So some of the key ingredients in this are Edelweiss extract for antioxidant properties. It's soothing. It's going to help protect our skin from free radicals, etc. Provence rose extract is slightly astringent. It's going to improve the appearance of our pores and the overall texture of our skin. Damascene rose water is soothing, relaxing, and reduces irritation, and vitamin B5. Now, overall, we're going to be using micellar makeup remover to remove makeup from the entire face. This can be used on face, eyes, lip, and neck area. It gently removes dirt and makeup with micelle technology. We'll talk about that in just a moment. And the great benefit of this, not only that it can be used on any part of your face, including the eye area, which tends to be very delicate and needs extra care. It can be used on any area of the face, neck, chest, but it's going to give you less friction. You don't have to rub your skin with this. You just have to press to activate your micelles, and then your makeup can come off just by pressing. You don't need to rub. There's no rinsing involved. This is great for your customers who want to have this on their nightstand so that if they're already in bed and they're like, oh, I forgot to take my makeup off, they can do this easy makeup removal routine. And it's not just like your average micellar makeup remover, because you're also getting antioxidant properties, calming, soothing properties that are going to help take care of our skin, especially when it becomes more demanding or as it ages. And so this is great for end of the day makeup removal. You can follow it up with our cleansing gel or any of our cleansing gels, or you can use it by itself. But this is also great for people to have in their gym bag, because we know that when we work out, sweat mixed with any kind of makeup or dirt or extra oil is going to clog our pores. So especially if you have people who are prone to breakouts and things like that, have them use this micellar makeup remover to remove impurities before and after workouts. Okay. So when we're talking about micellar makeup remover, why is that special? It gets its name from these microscopic molecules called micelles that work like tiny magnets. So when you apply this to a cotton round, for example, they kind of work like a magnet. So they're going to attach to the cotton round, and they have these kind of double-sided little like magnets. One side is going to absorb impurities that are water soluble, and the other side is going to adhere to oil. So this is why it works for dirt and makeup and excess oil, and removes all of those impurities from our skin. And the result is that with this one single cleansing product, you manage to eliminate environmental impurities while at the same time removing dead skin cells and excess oil that the skin is already producing, but that can sometimes create some havoc for our skin. So it's really highly recommended, and it is really a step above the average, like plain micellar water that you grab off of the shelf. This is definitely going to help do some extra things for high maintenance skin as well. All right, the next set of the firming set is the Vital Use Redensifying Night Cream. So this has the Alpine Moisture Complex, which is Edelweiss and Swiss Glacier water encapsulated in liposomes so that it can absorb into the deeper layers of our skin and work its magic. It has crocus extract that is very particular to this night cream. It helps improve cell communication, increases the production of keratinocytes and collagen, elastin, which are key for skin renewal, and also some extra nourishing ingredients such as sweet almond oil and shea butter, which are like our top moisturizers, right? Especially for really dry skin, and vitamin B5. So this is perfect for nighttime skin renewal. As our body rests, our skin increases its effort to repair environmental damage. So if you're planning on some social media content around our night cream, what are some things you can talk about? We're going to share 3 reasons why it's so important to use night cream. I've already talked about why our night cream is so special. I've had lots of customers tell me it's the best one that they've ever had. Like I'm biased, but they're not, right? Like it's fantastic. And 3 reasons why we use night cream in general. They have a more dense and rich consistency than a normal day cream, which allows greater penetration of the active ingredients and deeper hydration overnight. While we rest, more product is absorbed since our skin isn't going through like sweating and movement and sunlight and all the things that it has to deal with during the daytime hours. And in the morning, the purpose is to protect ourselves from elements such as pollution, sunlight, changes in temperature. We want some SPF. We want to take care of our skin and protect it from free radicals. However, when we go to bed, the skin becomes more receptive and permeable, so it's going to absorb our key ingredients even better. So we have to use a special cream that really works that magic overnight and helps regenerate our skin and help it recover from the stress of the day. So again, if you have someone who hasn't been using a night cream, they just use the same moisturizer day and night, definitely talk to them about this because it makes such a difference. They can take before and after pictures and just see, wow, what a difference that has on the clarity and firmness of their complexion when they're using this. And then the last piece of the firming set is the Vital Used Eye and Lip Contour Cream. So this looks small, but it's very mighty. Like I have had this tube for I don't know how long, but it lasts way longer than the typical 90 days yield that we get from our used routines because you need such a little time. It's like the head of a pin is like all I need for under eye area and over eye area. It's super high yield, lasts a really long time, small but mighty. It has the Alpine Moisture Complex with Edelweiss Swiss Glacier water for deep penetration, encapsulated in those liposomes, snow algae extract, which activates longevity capabilities of our skin cells and decreases the depth of our wrinkles. So it's really going to like fill in that area of our skin so that we have a more luminous and smooth appearance under the eye area. And it does also have a special lifting complex, which is going to diminish the appearance of wrinkle depth as well. So it's a powerhouse. It regenerates our skin. It provides really deep hydration for our eye area, which needs special care. Like in our eye area, we should be using micellar makeup remover and this, and you don't really need anything else beyond that for your skincare. This is going to help fill in the lines around our eyes and mouth, keep our lips moisturized, and it may even be applied to wrinkles on your forehead. So if you tend to frown when you're thinking, etc., you might notice those lines a little earlier than you want to, or maybe you're surprised a lot, right? But this can be used on those areas as well. Okay, so take a moment and think, who do you know who's looking for simple, efficient skincare for improving firmness of their skin? They're looking for anti-aging and antioxidant properties. They want something that's made with natural, gentle ingredients, great for sensitive skin, etc., and has lovely aromas that are going to promote that endorphin release every time they take care of their skin. So make a list, 10 people that you know to reach out to personally, and start working on your content for talking about this set for your social media outreach as well. Okay, now related to this set, for the firming set, we're going to talk about selling sets like this with direct links. And here is the part that I want you to do with me, okay? If you, for some reason, cannot do it with me in this moment, no worries. But right after the webinar, take that minute and do this as well. Take screenshots as needed. But I'm going to give you a moment. If you are watching me on your phone, go and find a place where you can be on a computer as well. Just open up your personal website. We're going to start with our personal website, and we're going to go through these steps nice and slowly and together to make sure that everyone is feeling really confident with this because it's such a game changer for our business. I have sent out multiple direct product links today, and I wasn't even really working. It was just like we were traveling in the car, and I was like, oh, I know someone who was asking about this. I sent them the direct product link, a product manual, easy peasy way to run my business, right? Okay, so we have two devices up. One has our webinar and the other has your personal used website. Please open it in a browser, not in your app. Okay, so we have our used website open in a browser, our webinar on the other device. All right, hopefully that gave everyone enough time. Now, let's talk about how do we share. Let's say we've been talking a lot about the firming set, and we have some people who have reached out or that we have reached out to, and they're interested, they're ready to buy. Yes. So the easiest way to set up these orders is to send them a direct product link that takes them right to our shopping website, right to the specific set, so that they don't have to go around searching for things, getting lost in all the fun information that's in our website, right? So what we're going to do is go to your use-usa.com / whatever your handle is on your personal website, and go ahead and check that your name shows up, your contact information, etc., that it's your personal website. That's how it identifies you as a consultant. Okay. And from there, you're going to go to your shop button. If you are on your phone, you'll need to click that little menu, the little three lines that are on your phone. I can try to show you that here. I'm showing you the desktop version on my website or on my presentation. But can you see this okay? Up in the corner, if you're on our website on a browser on your phone, there's these three little lines, and you can click shop from there. Okay. Otherwise, it just pops up right on our main menu on our personal website. And that's going to take us to our personal shopping website. This is the best place to share a direct product link from because it's like literally they're already in the shopping site, they put it in their cart, and they can check out right from there. And it's going to have the sale prices showing on this website as well, which is helpful when we're talking about promotions. So once you are in your shopping website, you will see that there is a tab called Sets. It's at the top tabs. Go to the very last one on the right called Sets and click on that. Give me a minute. Let me know in the chat if you need me to slow down or anything, or if you don't have your device around, and I can help with that as well. Take a screenshot of this if you need it, if this is a hard process to remember, okay? So we have gone to our personal website. We have clicked on shop to go to our shopping website. When we open our shop button from our personal website, it already recognizes that it's us as the consultant, and our shopping website knows that as well. So that makes life easy for us. And then we click on sets and you'll see a whole bunch. Go ahead and scroll to the firming set. That's what we're going to practice with today. So go ahead and scroll until you find the used firming set and click on the name of it. So we have to make sure we're actually clicking on the name of the set so that it opens up the page that is just that product set on the page. Yes, so we click and that opens. And you have to click just right on the name of the set. And then you will see it opens up. We are now on the page that we can get our direct product link from. This is why, and we're going to get a URL from our Omni box up here, right? The box where the website shows up. We're going to copy that URL. This is why you have to be in a browser like Chrome, right? Or Microsoft Edge or Safari or whatever it is. Whether you're on your phone or your computer, always do this process from a browser, not from your consultant app when you want to get these URLs, because our consultant app isn't going to work exactly like a browser. Does that make sense? So I'm going to copy this URL and then I'm going to paste it in the message with the person that I'm talking to. In, I can put it in my description of something that I posted to Facebook, to WhatsApp status, whatever. I can put it in the description of a YouTube short or video that I've posted. I could go to Instagram and post a story about the firming set and add a little link sticker and copy it in there so that it's a link sticker on my story. We've talked about lots of these different things, but we want you to make sure that you know how to get to this correct link. How do you know that it is the correct link? Well, it's kind of long. Okay. It will be this big long product. You'll see catalog ID, etc. And at the end, you should see referring dealer ID 92, whatever, whatever your consultant number is, you will see your consultant number at the end of that URL once you've copied and pasted the whole thing. Okay. Any questions about how to get there, please let me know if you'd like me to repeat any of the steps. Personal website. Click on shop. Click on sets. Open the set that you are sharing with someone, and then copy and paste the URL to wherever you need to put it. Okay. All right. And then when they click on that link, it brings them right to this page on your shopping website, and the website will know that you are the dealer because it's right in the URL. Okay. Any questions? Go ahead and let us know. Now, why is this so important? Why am I going through this so slowly to make sure everyone has a chance to get it? Because we have a special challenge for our webinar participants again this week. So Cesar has been working with us to make sure that everyone has a chance to learn how to do this because it is so key to being able to sell via your personal website quickly with anyone across the country, no matter where they are. You can sell to them even if you can't take product over to their house. Yes. So our special challenge for this week, this is going to run from Monday today through Thursday. So we get into action right away today and we do a few things. First, copy that direct product link for the Vital Used Firming set. You might have it copied already. Let's do something right now. We're going to send it to Cesar Gomez, who is our VP of Sales. We all know who he is, right? He will check that the link that you have shared is working correctly, that it's the correct link. It has that referring ID number and everything in it. And just send it to him tonight, at the latest tomorrow. I know some of you watch our webinar replay later on. Send it to him tonight, March 3rd or March 11th, or very early tomorrow morning, so that he knows that you've done it, that you've watched the webinar, and you are for sure a pro at getting direct product links. That's your first step. Do that now. Yes. And here's his information if you need it. You can either text it to him or email it to him. Okay. Go ahead and do that now if you already have it copied and pasted. Hopefully we're just bombarding his email right away. Yes, or his messages. Then the second part of the challenge. So we've sent our direct product link for the firming set to Cesar. Then we're going to we're going to sell at least one of these firming sets via that direct product link. Whether you're sharing it in your YouTube shorts, your stories with the product sticker link, you've sent it to someone you've been talking to in a message, however you send it, you're going to sell through that product link. Okay. And then, ta-da, you sell one product. You share your link with Cesar. You sell one product, one set via that link, and he's going to send you a free travel size redensifying night cream. We just learned about how wonderful it is. You're going to get it for free just for accomplishing these two things. How awesome is that, right? Give Cesar a woohoo in the chat for helping us out with this, because this is a very generous incentive just for you to learn this new skill. Yes. Now
Yes,
it
yes. Go ahead.
includes. Oh, hi, Cesar. It includes orders placed through your personal website. Okay, so you start at your personal website, do that process I just showed you. It also includes orders placed by your PCC members. We get that they're watching your posts, your social medias, you're messaging with them, but they're still going to order through their PCC app or their PCC account. That's okay. Those will both count. Okay. However, it excludes spa orders. So if you're running a wellness event, a spa, and you're working through a spa link right now, those sets are not going to count towards this challenge. Okay, because it's not the skill we're working on right now. And it's also not including or it's going to exclude personal consultant orders. So if you go in and order one of these sets, you go in to your consultant account and place a consultant personal order, and then you take it to your client, that's not going to count for this challenge because it's not practicing the skill that we're working on. We want you to know how to get that direct product link from your personal shopping website, send it to someone, and have them place their order through it. That is the skill. Any questions or anything you'd like to add, Stacey, come on in. But you just have to sell one set and share that link with them. It's super easy. You just have to like make that your focus for these next few days. Okay. Any questions? And we just gave you tons of information about these products in our webinar for you to create social media content and share about them with lots of confidence. Yes? Okay. Any questions, go ahead and pop them in the chat and we're happy to answer them. Okay, and then our last main tip today is for prospecting. We've been talking about balanced prospecting through a lot of different avenues, and today we're going to focus on asking for referrals. So let me know in the chat, how do you think of a referral in your used business? Go ahead and let us know in the chat in your own words. What do you think of that as? Asking for referrals. In the meantime, I'm going to review a few things about prospecting that we've already talked about. Remember, prospecting is just the set of marketing and sales strategies that make it possible for us to acquire new potential customers or consultants through conversations with them, etc. Right? So that's what prospecting is finding new customers and consultants for your used business. Now, we've also talked about our 7 mindsets for success. So to be a great prospector, these are some of the characteristics that we want to have in mind to be successful at that. And one of the pieces of that is just being balanced. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You don't want to only do social media content. You don't want to only do messaging. You don't want to only do in-person or phone calls. You have to kind of vary your skills, right? So today we're going to talk about referrals. Referrals are when we are asking a prospect that we already know. It could be a friend, a family, an acquaintance, someone you met at a networking event, etc. It's when they have already bought the product, they have already tried the product, and you are just making that extra step of saying, hey, do you know a couple of more people who have that same need who might be interested in checking that out? So a referral means that you're asking someone you're already in contact with to put you into contact with 2 more people, let's say, or more if they know more. So that's what a referral is. Okay. So why should we ask for referrals? Why is this an important piece in our prospecting strategy and our networking strategy? Well, it's a highly efficient way to expand your network of potential clients or customers. It establishes trust by incorporating right away a testimonial from an existing customer. So since you're asking an existing customer who's already happy with the product, for example, to share their experience and how much they love the product with more people, you're already incorporating a sense of trust and testimonial in that referral. Okay. And also, it's just really an easy step. It's like one question that you can add into your existing follow-up routine. So when you have a customer buy a new product from you, hopefully you are always taking some time to follow up with them. Hey, how are you liking it so far? Do you have any questions? You're sending them a demo video of how to use it, etc. Like that should already be a part of your routine. And this is just one quick add-on of like, hey, I'm so glad that you're loving this. Do you know 2 more people who have that same need or who might be interested in checking it out as well? Could you put me into contact with them so I can just check in and see if they need this something? Like it's so easy. It's just one extra question to add into your follow-up routine. Now, who should we ask? Absolutely ask all of your satisfied customers. Hopefully that's 100% of your customers, right? So your happy customers who have tried a product, they're like, wow, I love the results. I love how that makes me feel, etc. Those are the people we're going to ask referrals from. Friends and family who have already tried the products with you, know something about it, know what you have to offer, and they share your information as a referral. Your social media followers, and prompt them in your call to actions on social media to share your videos, your demos with their network as well. That's an easy way to ask for a referral from your social media followers in your call to action. Share this with someone who needs it, right? Your contacts that you meet from networking events. So even maybe they have only tried the product, they haven't bought it yet, but they tried it with you at a networking event or a vendor event, something like that. Ask them if they know other people who might be interested in some samples, etc. And also special interest groups. So it might be a group that you're part of virtually or in person, but don't be afraid to ask anyone who has had contact with the products and would know more people who would be interested in them. Okay, so let me just show you a quick example of what this might look like. So this is just like my pretend chat, but these are like actual conversations that I have with my customers. So for example, someone bought 31 herbal oil, they messaged me or I messaged them and they're like, oh my gosh, I love it. It's making such a big difference in my daily headaches, etc. And so I respond back, oh, I'm so glad to hear you're loving your 31 herbal oil. I'm always looking for ways to share these tips with more people who suffer from tension headaches, etc. Do you know two more people who suffer from tension headaches or whatever purpose that they're using it for? Because it has a whole bunch. And then they usually respond like, oh, yeah, like I'm just prompting them to think about it. And they're like, oh, yeah, actually, I know my sister would really like this. I have a coworker who has a lot of tension headaches. I bet she would love it too. So all I'm doing is just like prompting this information that they already have in their brain, but they haven't thought about doing this yet, right? And then I just say, why don't I send you some information that you can forward to them? Or why don't you put me in contact with them and I'd be happy to just check in, right? I like to have the person forward it to them because it's more personal between their friend and them already. But I can send a manual, like the product manual page. I can make a video demo, something like that I can share and they can send to their people. I can send a link, a direct product link from my personal website that they can use to check it out quickly and see, pricing and things like that. Would you like them? And then here's where I offer some options. This is an opportunity for me to have a sale via my personal website, but it's also an opportunity for me to set this person up with their own social selling link, their own spa link to sell with. So I could say, so would you like them to shop from a link made especially for you, like a social selling link, so that you can earn some extra products? And I can say, or do you want me to just do a general link for my website and make it? That's where we start that conversation of like, maybe they're interested in sharing this with more than two people and they can help refer it to even more, right? That's kind of what social selling is. It's a referral system. So after this, if they say, yes, I'm interested in that, I would send them maybe the product manual. I send them a video that I've made that's posted to YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever. I send that so they can share it. I share a direct product link so that people can easily access it. I invite her to share my information, my telephone number, my email, whatever, with her friends as well, so I can answer their questions. This is just a really simple but really effective system. Add this in to your existing follow-up routine. Super simple. Okay. Any questions? Let us know in the chat if you already do this. And don't be afraid to offer extra incentives as well if you feel like you need that for the extra push-up. Like, well, when your referrals purchase, I'll get you 10% back on your next order or something like that. Like, don't be afraid to power it up with incentives, but a lot of times it's not even necessary. So people are just excited about the product and want to tell their friends. Okay, any questions? Go ahead and let us know. And just take that moment of reflection about this process of like, compare how you feel when a friend or family member recommends a product or service to you with their own testimonial, their own experience that they've already fallen in love with. Or maybe it's even an influencer or someone, right? Like, compare how your brain works when you hear a reference from someone you trust with their testimonial versus if you were to just get like just to see random promotional materials received directly from a vendor or business, right? It's a very different reaction. And that's what we earn when we do this referral system as part of our follow-up. Any questions? Go ahead and let us know in the chat. Okay, so here's our call to action for this week. Please create social media content focusing on our skincare line. You can talk specifically about the firming set this week since we just gave you a bunch of information about that, right? And make sure to sell at least one vital used firming skincare set with that direct product link that you have already sent to Cesar to receive a free travel size redensifying night cream. That's your challenge for this week. And remember to do that. We want to sell it between March 11th and 14th. So today through Thursday. Okay. Start your week off strong. And just overall, this week, work on selling $300 overall in products and sets. It doesn't all have to be firming set. It could be whatever you need. So, but really set that as a good weekly goal to keep your business active and to boost your income. Okay. So thank you everyone who has been able to join us. Hopefully you got a really great inspiration, some new ideas for how to keep growing in your used business. And those of you who are here with us live are going to go through just a few time sensitive reminders.